Good evening, everybody. This is Victor Kilo 4 Golf Romeo Bravo, Gary in Faryiryland. Okay, it's just gone 19:30 hours, 7:30 p.m. And it's Wednesday night, so it's another VK4BAD bad net. This is Victor Kilo 4 Golf Romeo Bravo. Now listening for any call-ins, VK4BAD.
VK4 Mike Echo Echo, good evening Gary. VK4 FAX. VK4 HMR. VK4 IJP.
Okay, we've got VK4 MEE, Eric in Maidenswell, VK4 FAX Don in Drayton, VK4 HRL Russell in Wandai, and VK4 IJP Ian in Proston. Is there anyone else want to join the net? VK4BAD listening? Okay, we have got a bit of a quiet one there tonight. It's good to see all of yous there. It's going at the moment. We've got VK4BAD, which is myself, Gary in Faryiryland. It is currently, flick over. It is currently 21 degrees outside, 58% humidity, and a 0.3 k breeze. And it's been a bit of an overcast sort of a day today. Okay, we've got VK4 Mike Echo Echo, VK4 FAX, VK4 HLR, VK4 IJP. Before we start the first round, is there anyone else want to join in? VK4BAD?
Yeah, VK4 Mike Victor, I'm on the right VFO this time.
Okay, we've got VK4 Mike Victor. Good evening there, Al. Okay, there's a bit of club news coming up at the mid-afternoon, the mid announcement time. Okay, does anyone else want to join the Bunya Mountains and District Amateur Radio Club, VK4BAD listening, before we start the first round? Okay, nothing heard at the present time. Okay, as the list goes, VK4 Mike Echo Echo, VK4 FAX, VK4 HLR, VK4 IJP, and Tail End Charlie at the present time is VK4 Mike Victor. Okay, VK4, Mike Echo Echo, VK4, Bravo Alpha Delta. Take it away there, Eric, over.
Yeah, thanks very much there, Gary, and g'day to everybody that's come onto the net this evening there. I hope everybody's well. Nothing much to report here. Got me load of water and just been busy cleaning the house up and doing heaps of washing. But no sign of rain here, not a skerrick of it, not even a spot. So, yeah, just dust and more dust. Wake up in the morning and all you see is dust through the mountains. And good to see everybody there. And Don, thanks for calling in there every morning there. When I had the net going, I gave up on it, Don, there. It was just not working out. Nobody was coming in there. So, yeah, you run out of things to talk to just on your own, just me and you, Don. But anyway, I want to say thank you very much for your effort there, and I greatly appreciate it there. It's very kind of you there, Don, I must say. And Gary, nothing much to report this way there. I will get my fees away there. My computer's been a bit slow today. I don't know why, but anyway, I've got Aussie Broadband, but I think they've got something to do with Optus too, but I haven't had it off. It's been working since I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. So I don't know what they're on about on TV. They're going on and on about it. My bloody internet, and I know Aussie Broadband works off of Optus, and I never had a problem all day, although it was slow, that's all. But that's about all I got to report here there for the time being. VK4, Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray, VK4, Mike Echo Echo. Thanks, Don.
VK4, VK4FAX here. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, I missed the little chats of a morning. I get up, the old clock goes, and the body clock wakes me up. I look, it's 20 past 5. Better get myself moving. Come over here and silence. But anyway, that's all good. I sort of realised that it was only you and I. It wasn't going to last that long. I don't know, these storms, there's heaps of storms potting around out in that, on the radar out the west, and I hear they got 60-odd mil around Roma and places like that, so, and they just sort of not expected it to move in this way, apparently. It's going to stay out there and maybe a bit down through the Warwick, Stanthorpe area, Southern Downs. So, yeah, we're going to miss out again, obviously. But anyway, our turn will come eventually. We got 12, I think, mil, 14 mil the other evening, or the other morning it was. Rained fairly constantly, and it wasn't heavy, just nice gentle rain, and everything went in the tanks, of course. And the old lawn's got a bit of a green tinge about it again. And we'd had about similar there a few days before in that storm. So all good at the moment, but yeah, as you say, Eric, we need some rain. Not a lot else to report. I gave a report on both last night, so I won't bore you with any more of that. I'll pass it on to Russell, VK4HLR, over there in Wondai, VK4FAX.
VK4FAX, VK4HLR, and the group there. Yeah, sorry. Good evening there, Eric, Don, me. Oh yeah, I got me own name down there. And Ian, and Al. So we got a bit bigger tonight. That's all right. Maybe we might get a few more in. No, actually, we were talking about those storms. Excuse me, on Monday. Must have been about maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. It come over real black and it poured down for about 20 minutes. both my water tanks are just dripping to the overflow point. And I had the bloke come yesterday to wash the panels because they haven't been done for about 3 years. And he goes up there and washes them all down and comes back. He said, they weren't that dirty. I said, no. We had a rainstorm yesterday. I've done your job for you. Well, I paid him $150 just to get it done. So I said to him, come back next year about this time. I said, I'll go out to the solar and ask them to send you down here once a year just to wash them. And, have a look at them, make sure they're okay. But, yeah, it's, I never thought about it actually, so when he said we were clean, I said, oh, God, yeah, we had a rainstorm. But never mind. You make arrangements, go on them, there you go. But no, we haven't done much this way today. Because it's Wednesday and I had to put my dress, my high heels on. I had to do my housework. So, yeah, I got most of it done, but I did have a visitor with my wife's girlfriend dropped in. She come up from Bribey Island. Well, it was nice to have a bit of company. So, yeah. And that's about it from this way. Well, same as Eric, I done my washing, done my bed, done all my smalls. I managed to get all that done before she arrived, so, yeah. Good, I'll put it over to VK4GRB. Ian from VK4HLR.
And good evening all to Gary, who's great little opening, Gary, with a little weather observation. It's good. And Don, how are you, mate? Russell? Oh, did I miss Eric? No, I'll never miss Eric. And Alistair as well. Yeah, no, we've had a little bit of rain, so both of my tanks are full, so we're happy as, and they did overflow, so some water been flowed onto the ground, which sort of helped close up some of the cracks in the back of the yard, sort of behind the house. But where that water didn't go, we've still got cracks. So they'd still be 20 mil wide and 100 to 200 mils long. Yeah, so but it's all good. It was all welcomed anyway. All very welcome. So we're all happy about it. I was just sort of thinking, remembered I was going to try to dig some holes for some ground, for pots, some plants whilst it was wet. Damn, I forgot it today. Oh well, maybe tomorrow afternoon. But no, other than that, trip to Kingaroy. Got some more aluminium so I could do this antenna, which I'll get around to in the next couple of days because I've really got everything I need. I'm hoping. I didn't put a lot of effort into planning, so it's a little bit, yeah. So for instance, I forgot to buy some stainless steel screws, so whilst I was in Dalby yesterday, I went and bought some stainless steel screws. But otherwise, yeah, things are happening. And yesterday we were down at Alistair's place, playing around with some of my favourite toys. But no great avail with mine anyway. But anyway, a little bit more work and hopefully the old Marconi only Marconi could see where we are today, hey? The type of radios we're using today, communications, eh? I wonder what he'd think. Communications failing. Yeah, that's bad, isn't it? Anyway, all good to hear you, and Gary, great to hear you there running things. Over to Ulster, VK4 Mike Victor in the bad net, VK4 IJP.
VK4 IJP in the group VK4MV. And good evening all. Apologies for not being here for the last couple of weeks. Had some visitors one week, and I was in Brisbane the next week. I think that was that last week? Yeah, started to lose track of time. And Ian was here yesterday. We battled on with the Marconi. We might be closer to a win. And I found all the bits we were looking for. I didn't start looking, but I didn't know where I'd find them. But I found most of the bits I needed this morning that we could have used yesterday. But anyway, that's the way it goes. We've had, was it last Friday? Saturday we had rain here, and 54 mil all told. And was it the week before? Can't remember now. And it's amazing the difference. The grass around the house and the general area has gone from brown to green in a very rapid time. So it's a bit more pleasant looking. And I might be able to get out and do a little bit of mowing. And that'll be a bit of a change. Rather than just rearranging the leaves, I'll actually be able to trim something off. Although I think I'll have some bumps in the corner. They did some bit of groundwork on the next door neighbours, and the bloke drove the truck in my bit of the yard, and I think he might have left some wheel ruts. So I have to go and check that out. Other than that, that's about it. Everything else is going okay, but still plenty of work to do. Back to you, Gary, VK4BAD, VK4 Mike Victor.
VK4 Mike Victor, VK4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Before we start off again, is there anyone else want to join the net? VK4BAD listening?
For Yankee Charlie, running late.
Okay, VK4 Yankee Charlie, have a go there, and then throw it back to me there, Jim, over.
Yeah, good, Gary. Yeah, thanks for running the net there tonight. First up, rain-wise, sounds like everybody's getting a little bit. I haven't added up our total out at Blackbutt here, but there certainly is a green tinge happening, so that's a positive. And not too sure how long the change is hanging around for, but just thankful for what you get, I guess. That's what it comes down to. Russell there, Ian, Mike Victor. This way, we just about finished our harvest there, Gary. Pretty much getting on top of everything, and it's just a bit of catch up on weeds and that sort of thing in amongst the trees and so forth. There's foliar sprays, but we're just about caught up with everything, which is good. But yeah, good to hear the group around, and I haven't been on the net here for a little while now, of course. The way our business is. But yeah, anyway, back to you there, Gary, and I'll hang around for a little bit longer and see what's happening. VK4GRB, well, VK4BAD, VK4YC.
Okay, VK4 Yankee Charlie, VK4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Before we continue on, is there anyone else want to join the net? VK4BAD listening? Okay, nothing else heard at the moment. Oh, good to hear you in there, Jim. Yeah, I got 65 mil on the first night, and I haven't looked at the rain gauge. We've had a couple of little scouts coming through, or scuds coming through, and putting a bit more in there. We had a couple little drizzles there tonight, even. Okay, for the guys who are watching the YouTube live stream or the recorded session afterwards, you could see that the other seat is occupied. I do have one of the neighbours here. Well, he lives 8 kilometres away, but he's still a neighbour. So we've got Ben sitting here. Yeah, it's a pretty hectic sort of a day today here. I've been running on different laptops there today, getting everything all keyed up and put all new ports in or edited all the ports. I had the C4FM, the Wires X operating there today, so that's working fine. And I've had the Echo Link operating as well there today. So they'll be shortly on. Okay, with that lot there, we do have our club meeting on the 18th of this month at the Mayor building opposite Freedom Service Station and High School in Dalby on the 18th. We all gather there around about 9:30, 10 o'clock start on the meeting. Okay, I do require all of the club members, but if there's any visitors, they're all welcome as well. But I do require all the club members to stand by. Do require all the club members to VK4BAD returning to attend. We do have some business to attend to. It's our last meeting for the year as well. And I can't say too much at the present time, but all will be revealed at the meeting. I can't say anything at the present time because we've got to have approval of the club members, and there would be a couple of people who will benefit well, there'll be a few people who will benefit out of it. Offhand, Russell and Ian come to mind on on these things. As I said, at the moment, the executive committee is the only ones who know what's happening. I can't reveal anything else except all will be revealed at the meeting. Okay, and a bit of fun there tonight. The last computer I had to work on was my own the laptop. All my computers have been changed due to different bits and pieces, and trying to get my computer to accept the internet, and all my visual audio equipment. Well, put it this way, it was touch and go if I wasn't going to do a live show tonight. But everything fell into place around about 5 minutes prior to coming on air. So it was a nice hectic pull the hair out type of activities there. Okay. Yeah, okay, Eric, on getting your water and other little bits and pieces. Don, nice to hear you in there. Stand by. Okay, nice to hear you in there, Don, Russell, Ian, Al, and Jim. Okay, with that lot there, does anyone else want to join the VK4BAD BadNet before we fire off on the last round? VK4BAD listening? Okay, nothing else heard. Okay, VK4. Before we start the last round, there will be a 6-metre repeater going up at my QDH here in Faryiryland. I'm waiting on ACMA to allocate frequency and call sign. Possibility of a beacon also for 6 metres. Unknown at the moment on the beacon, but I can inform you that a 6-metre repeater will be going up here at my location here. Okay, with that lot there, VK4 Mike Echo Echo, VK4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Over to you there, Eric.
Yeah, Roger, thanks, Gary, and thanks for filling me in on what's happening about the 2 metre and 70 centimetre and et cetera there, Gary, and the 6 metre thing too. And yeah, well, that's all very interesting there. And yeah, good evening there, Ian. The call sign's VK4 Mike Echo Echo. Oh my God, I might live this down. Yeah, anyway, I had to say that one. Yeah, well, tomorrow I'll get that membership away there, and the money will be going directly into the club's bank account there, Gary. I've got all the details. I've downloaded and printed it today, and I'll send it away on the internet. I just wanted to print it so as I use my iPad for the bank account because it does it automatic with Face ID, and I don't have to put numbers and everything in. I've got the BSB number and account number, all that, so I'll put that money in and get that away tomorrow. Hopefully the internet's a bit better, but very slow today. I'm going to do it today, but it's so slow. And I couldn't get my bank open. I'd opened up a little bit, but I couldn't get right into my bank. So I thought, well, I'll leave it until tomorrow morning. I'll get in there early, 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and, well, nobody's on there, and it'll open it up pretty quick. So that'll be done there, and, yeah, nothing much else to report this way there. And good to hear everybody. Good to hear you, Jim. I think you said you finished in harvesting, did you? Not quite sure. I might have missed that, Jim, there. I think pretty sure you said that there. Yeah, I got quite a few offers this year to go away driving a Mack there for a bloke and haul out bins, but I didn't feel like it this year. I'm 75 and I had to go on medical to pass me medical for me semi and road train licence, all that blah blah business there. And I got a bit of a crook arm at the moment. 15-speed road ranger, that starts playing up, using a few gears there and starts aching. So I just said to him no, but I was persistent and said, I can't get anybody. I said, well, I'm getting a bit old. I'm getting a bit up in the teeth now. No, he said, you'll do, it'll be right. but anyway, I had to say no this year, which I was very, well, I hated saying no, but I can't keep up with it anymore, 12-hour shifts and stuff like that. So that's about all where I'm up to, and thanks everybody there. And we'll hang around to the last there, Jim, and we'll see you around the ridges there. VK4, Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray, VK4, Mike Echo Echo. Thanks, Don. All yours, mate.
VK4, Mike Echo Echo, VK4, Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray. Yeah, thanks, Eric. And yeah, I forgot to say good evening to Russell and Ian and Alistair and Jim and Gary. Right at the top there, looking after us tonight. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, not much else to report around here. What's tomorrow bring? What is it? Tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the morning brings. Scrub turkey net tomorrow evening. The son's had a migraine for a day and a bit, so he's been out of action, so I had to go out and do a few little jobs today. I just don't bend and get down easy into cupboards like I used to. But anyway, I managed to do a couple of little jobs and found a couple of leaks and fixed them, so it wasn't too bad for an old fella. But I'll hand it on to Russell up there in one day, and I'll say good evening to all. And VK4 Hotel Lima Romeo, VK4 Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray. Over to you, Russell.
VK4 Hotel Alpha X-Ray. Yeah, no worries, Don. VK4 HLR returning. No, that's okay, mate. It's I was just about to have a swig of rum and coke, but I hold on now till I finish. But no, I had my wife's girlfriend come up from Bribey Island today. She drives up here and got kids living at Kingaroy. And she brought up these bloody, oh man, there's two 12-inch Christmas cakes. And she makes them, well, I supply her with the brandy. Let's get that in there first. And then she every year she brings me up these two great big Christmas cakes, proper cakes. And they got no sugar in them. They're more made with pineapple. And Jesus Christ, it's nice. Oh, so I got one in the freezer. I got one in the fridge on the plate, which I'm going to attack tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. But, yeah. I think, I should be at the club on the 18th. I'll take a drive up there. At this time, yeah. So I checked my calendar and I've nothing on anyway, so I'd say more likely I'll be up there. I don't know what time I'll get there, but we'll make it up there, Gary, for sure. With that, we'll pass it on to Ian, VK4IJP from VK4HLR. Take it away, Ian.
Yeah, thanks, Russell. I forgot to mention on the last over, we should be all very grateful to Eric. you went and bought a tank load of water, and 2 days later it rained. It only will rain in a bit of a dry spell when a good mate goes and gets water and pays for water. Then it rains and we get it all for free. So I forgot to thank you for that, Eric. Thank you so much. All of us around the greater, wider region is very thankful. Yeah. Gee, the cake sounds all right, Russell. It sounds good. And it obviously goes well with a beverage. Okay, then. That's great. But I'm actually just buzzing out a cable. I've got to make a charging cable. Not a charging cable, a program cable for this thread. And it's not going to work. Even though it's a standard RS-232 cable or serial cable, the wires are not going to the right pins. So sometimes things are just never easy. But anyway, that's just the way how it is. Into Kingaroy tomorrow. I've got to get a new windscreen in a car. We got a really big stone chip over the left-hand side, and it's just been there for the last year or so. And the other day, it's the tiniest ever, smallest chip right on the edge of the screen. And when we got it, there was about a 50mm crack. Then a couple of days later on, it's now a couple of 100mm. Now it's halfway across the screen, so it's even cut towards the driver's side. So getting a new screen tomorrow. So yeah, all very good. I suppose we can work it out a little later on, Russell and Eric, but do you want me to pick you guys up and take you down to the meeting on Saturday? And that we'll see how we go anyway. Anyway, we'll put it over to Elsa, and we'll see what else has been happening down yonder. A lot would have changed today. VK4 Mike Victor, VK4IJP.
VK4IJP, the group VK4MV. Yep, nothing much has changed. Poked around in the shed, found a few things that are missing. Tidied up the cupboard in the radio shack. Take some things out into the shed that no need to be in here. A little bit of room for something else that's more suitable to be kept inside. Niece came up to visit, saw the garage door was open. When she came home from work, she dropped up for a say hello. I've got some Uber driving tomorrow. Take my sister up for a scan of some description, and then I think she'll probably want to go to what's she got to do? I think she's going to go to the chiropractor as well later in the afternoon, so that'll fill the day in a bit. Although I will have to do a grocery run. I was going to do it today, and I got a bit slack and didn't. And yeah, that'll start the end of the week, and I'll start to get into the swing of things after being away for a while. Get back into my routine and start chipping away at some of the jobs. And hopefully there'll be some good news from you, Ian, that the programming worked and you're off and running. So, and good evening, Jim. Nice to join us if you're still hanging there, and maybe coming along to a time when you can take it a little bit easier, where all the avocados are in their boxes or in the shops. Have
VK4YC, the group VK4 Mike Victor.
Yeah, good there. Hal, yeah, mate, certainly been looking forward to our end of harvest as such. Certainly is, or has been a very busy period, picking and packing and so forth. We did, if you might know, the plastic mega bins that go on to forklifts. We totaled it up today, and we've done 170 bins of avocados for the season. For our property here, we've got 1,700 trees, so yeah, that's certainly kept us out of mischief there for quite a few months, I suppose you'd say, with all that's going on. But anyway, certainly good to catch up with the group there tonight. Like I said, the business has tied me up there. Working fairly long days with our business here, and haven't been able to get on. But tonight been able to catch up with a few other guys there. And Gary, okay on the 6 metre repeater too. We'll have to keep an ear out there as things happen. And I'm pretty sure I'm still tailing Charlie, but I'll say good night and listen for a little while there. To everyone there, VK4BAD, VK4 Yankee Charlie.
VK4 Yankee Charlie, VK4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Does anyone else want to come in and say hello, goodbye before we close the net off? VK4BAD? Okay, nothing else heard. Okay then, I would like to thank you all for coming in tonight. And I can now relax in a fashion because things are running reasonable around here at the present time. Okay there, with that lot there, I'd like to thank VK4 Mike Echo Eric in Maidenswell, VK4FAX Don in Drayton, VK4 HLR Russell in Wandai, VK4 IJP Ian in Proston, VK4 Mike Victor Al in Dolby, and VK4 Yankee Charlie Jim in Blackbutt. Okay, with that lot there, this is Victor Kilo 4 Bravo Alpha Delta for the Bunya Mountains and District Amateur Radio Club. We hold this net every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m, 1930 hours, Australian Eastern Standard Time. I'll now resume back to my home call of VK4 Golf Romeo Bravo, Gary in Faryiryland. And we'll leave the frequency open for general traffic. Until the same time next week, this is VK4 Golf Romeo Bravo. 7 threes, take care.
23's all.
Thank you, Gary.
And thank you, Gary, and we'll catch up to you all later on, guys.
Same there, Eric, and Ian, catch you later, mate.